Hello everybody and welcome to another ranked of the day. This time I am playing Jungle Trundle. That's right, I didn't want to get tongue-tied there. But so I start off at my blue buff, 155, Sona and Graves give me a bit of a leash there. I've got my, what's called Rabid Bite, I believe that's what it's still called. Don't use my Smite because you don't need it at level 1 unless you get, unless you're afraid that they're going to steal it somehow. But nah, you don't need to take it there. So I head off to the red buff now, use my frozen domain midway in between, so I can get there a bit faster and regenerate just a tad bit more, because frozen domain allows you to regenerate extra health. It gives you move speed, attack speed, and health, increased health regeneration. Well, not regeneration, but increased healing, whatever. But anyways, I do the red buff here, and a lot of you guys, I smite it, and a lot of you guys are wondering as to why I keep, sorry, in some of my other videos you guys have been saying that I don't use SmartCast. Well, I actually do. I just have the range indicators on, so it shows the range indicator, but everything is still SmartCasted. I don't have to click it to do it. So I go for a tank, a gank at top lane. Jace barely gets Volley Bear, and he's pretty much slowed down from the red buff here. I've also got my Frozen Pillar. He tries to go and use a lucky, what's it called? I forgot what the name of that ability is. But he tries to get the first blood there, and I pick up the first blood instead, and I go over to do my double golems. So anyways, I go in for a gank bot lane now. Unfortunately the brush there is warded, so they Blitzcrank and Caitlyn back away there. So now I head off to the mid lane, but I actually decide to change my mind at the last minute and decide to go to Diana's Wraiths. As you see, Master Yi is backing off there because Akali engaged. So Diana doesn't even realize that I'm here. I use my pillar to block her path, I smite the Wraith, and she slows me down with her Pale Cascade, I believe that's what it's called. But Sona and Blitzcrank are a bit of a fight there, so it's Graves and Caitlyn. He pops his Ignite onto Caitlyn, and Caitlyn uses Barrier. Blitzcrank comes up here, he wants to go for a ward, so I block him off of a pillar. He flashes out, and I just hit him off again and run back away because I knew that Blitzcrank would probably try and grab me into the tower. So, the blue buff has respawned at 7 minutes in, so here Master Yi engages onto Sona. Sona's still level 3, even though I'm level 5, so I use my pillar to block him off. Kali does some damage there. He's using his Meditate, which gives him health and increased armor and magic resist, so he's very tanky while he's using it. Akali finishes him off with her Shadow Dance. Caitlyn flashes, uses a net to get out of there. Akali finishes off Caitlyn, and Akali also finishes off Blitzcrank thanks to my pillar blocking him off. I make a mistake here. I flash over the wall here. That was absolutely unnecessary because we weren't going to catch Diana, so I just wasted my flash there. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter, because now we get to go and do the free dragon. I'm level 6 now. Jace kills Volleyball top. Oh, if you're wondering as well, this is actually the Taiwan server, which is why there are all those Chinese characters. I believe that's what they speak in Taiwan, Chinese. And so we're just doing the dragon now. It's a free dragon because we got a couple of kills down there, and everyone, the jungler, cannot stop us, so I snatched the dragon there. Well done, team. So I decided to go for a gank top lane now. I've got my red buff here, Madrid's, Ninja Tabai, and a Ruby Crystal. Caitlyn kills Graves bot lane. Anyways, up top there, Volibear's going for a bit of a harass, and Jace finishes off Volibear with his EQ combo. So I finish off Jace here. He can't run because he is slowed from my bite and red buff. I also chucked my ultimate onto him as well, which steals a percentage of their maximum health and drains the same amount over, I forgot what it was, 5 seconds or so, and it also drains their magic resistant armor, so it's a really awesome spell. He basically just gonna snatch all his snats, but snatch all their stats. But Akali comes in here to finish off Caitlyn. I lay down my frozen pillar so that I can't escape. She finishes off Blitzcrank, and Master Yi flashes over and finishes off Sona. So we do chase Master Yi a bit here, but he's just way too fast. Akali wasted a flash there. That was very unnecessary. So Master Yi's long gone there, so we don't pursue him. And back to a bit fast forwarded. I'm doing the blue buff. I finished that off and decide to head to bot lane. No, I actually go to the mid lane, sorry. Because there is a bit, the tower's being pushed, so I need to defend it. So I chuck my pillar here and go up to use my frozen domain, slow him a bit, and slow him down as much as I can. I pop my ultimate here, but Master G escapes. I do not want to chase him into his tower. So Akali kills Jace at top with the help of Volibear, so Diana decides to go in for a bit of harass here. Well, actually I do. We have a bit of a fight here. It's a 2 versus 1, but Master Yi is very low, so he makes a mistake of going in here while he was too low. I finish him off with my Rabid Bite. I lay down Frozen Domain, and I finish off Diana as well, because Trundle is a very strong duelist. He's got a lot of... he's got attack speed buff, attack speed, attack damage buff, and debuff. So here Blitzcrank comes in, he uses Clairvoyance. I don't know who gets Clairvoyance these days, but we pretty much finish him off. So now this is a free dragon for us. Well done, team. Anyway, so we're going down here a bit more. Now I make a mistake here of getting caught out a bit here. I go down here, lay down my pillar into the Tri-Brush. I know that everyone's there. I get hit by Jace's combo. Master Yi comes in, Jace flashes over, hits me. Sona uses her ultimate, Blitzcrank misses his grab, and Akali goes into Diana, but Diana flashes over the wall to escape. So I've got a Vampire Acceptor here, Sona's heal, so I'm regenerating quite a lot of health here, and of course Trundle's passive gives him a maximum amount of the enemy's damage, health. Anyways, we go in here, Akali picks off Jace, Master Yi picks off Akali, and we all get caught down there, but it does end up being worth it, because Volibear does have time here to take the top tower. Even though I don't show it, he does take the tower. So a bit further on into the game, we've all decided to group up a bit here and go mid lane. So Jace does a bit of harass down on Sona and Volibear. I avoid it, which is well played by me. And I get pulled down here by Blitzcrank. They make the mistake of engaging onto the tank. I quickly flash over the wall, use my ultimates, and Jace gets isolated and picked off. So the mistake they made there, it's kind of a waste of time grabbing the tank there. I was really tanky and I was able to get out of there safely. So while they picked off Jace, so that wasn't a very good pull by Blitzcrank. It was a good pull, but it would have been a bit more worth it if they had picked off a squishier target. Anyways, into this here, I decided to pick off Jace because he is the most he is the most dangerous person on the enemy team. He's the main threat. So Graves gets picked off by Master Yi. Diana kills Master Graves, sorry. And I decide to just pretty much just finish off Diana here. She tries to juke out a bit, and I finish her off with my auto attacks and Rabid Bite here. I've also got Blade of the Ruined King and Wriggles here. The reason as to why I like that combo is because it gives you a lot of damage and lifesteal, and Trundle makes really well use of all that attack speed. So Sona gets pulled on here. She uses a Crescendo. I'd use a Pillar to trap in Blitzcrank and Diana. Blitzcrank gets picked off by myself, and Akali and I decide to go in for Diana here, using my ultimate and my Blade of the Ruined King to finish her off, the active that is. Master Yi goes in to take down Volibear and Graves, so he kills Volibear, but Graves managed to pick off Master Yi, and so now it's a 2 versus 2. Akali goes in to kill Caitlyn, and I pick off Graves and finish him off, just smash him in the head with my big ass fucking club. It's a fucking huge club, holy shit. Anyways, they surrender here, so that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and please like, favorite, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out kinguin.net for cheaper games, if you want to get games in Steam or other services like that really cheap, then check out kinguin.net.